Have you ever wondered what's behind that pop? And have you ever cracked your knuckles and thought, what on earth is happening inside me right now? That crisp, satisfying sound isn't just noise. It's a tiny, natural explosion taking place within your joints. But why does it happen, and is it really as harmless as it feels? Knuckle cracking is one of those oddly satisfying habits people either love or can't stand. It's like a personal popcorn machine in your hands, with each crack being a mini science experiment. But here's the twist. While some people swear it's bad for your joints, science paints a much more complex picture. Stick with me, and I'll take you on a journey to uncover the surprising truths about knuckle cracking. Along the way, you'll learn about bubbles in your joints, debunked myths, and even the story of a doctor who spent 50 years cracking his knuckles for science, resulting in over 36,500 pops. The bubble party in your joints. The secret inside synovial fluid. At the heart of every knuckle crack is synovial fluid, a slippery, gel-like substance that lubricates your joints. Imagine it as your body's version of premium engine oil, ensuring smooth movement between bones. But synovial fluid isn't just a lubricant. It's packed with dissolved gases like oxygen, nitrogen, and carbon dioxide. Now, here's where the magic happens. When you stretch or pull on a joint, the bones move apart, creating extra space inside the joint. This sudden increase in space causes the pressure to drop, and just like when you open a soda bottle, the gases in the synovial fluid rush to fill the void. They form a bubble, and when that bubble bursts, pop. Why can't you crack the same knuckle twice? Have you ever noticed you can't crack the same knuckle twice in a row? That's because after the bubble bursts, the gases need time to dissolve back into the fluid. This process takes about 20 minutes, which is why your fingers need a little break before they're ready to pop again. The sound itself is known as cavitation, a phenomenon where a bubble forms and collapses due to changes in pressure. While it might feel like you're doing something intense to your joints, this process is entirely natural and usually harmless. Knuckle cracking myths, arthritis, and beyond. The arthritis myth: stop cracking your knuckles or you'll get arthritis. How many times have you heard that warning? It's practically a rite of passage in most families, but here's the truth. There's no scientific evidence to support this claim. In fact, one of the most famous debunking experiments comes from Dr. Donald Under, a man so curious about knuckle cracking that he turned himself into a human guinea pig. For 50 years, he cracked the knuckles on only his left hand, leaving his right hand untouched. The result? After 5 decades and over 36,500 cracks, neither hand showed any signs of arthritis. His experiment was so groundbreaking and a little humorous that it earned him an Ig Nobel Prize in 2009. So, the verdict is clear. Knuckle cracking doesn't cause arthritis, but that doesn't mean it's entirely consequence-free. Minor side effects: swelling and strength. While arthritis isn't linked to knuckle cracking, some studies suggest it might have subtle side effects if done excessively. Slight swelling. Habitual knuckle crackers might notice a bit of swelling in their joints. Weakened grip strength. Over time, constantly stretching your joints could loosen the ligaments, slightly reducing your grip strength. Doctors emphasize that occasional cracking is harmless, but if you experience pain, stiffness, or noticeable swelling, it's a good idea to ease up on the habit and consult a professional. The science behind the pop: high-tech insights. Seeing the pop in action. Thanks to advancements in medical imaging, scientists have been able to visualize what happens during a knuckle crack. Using techniques like ultrasound and real-time MRI, researchers have captured the precise moment when a bubble forms and collapses inside the joint. One fascinating discovery is the existence of a double pop, one sound when the bubble forms and another when it collapses. This phenomenon, revealed through high-speed imaging, shows just how intricate and precise the mechanics of your joints really are. The role of cavitation. The technical term for this bubbling process is cavitation. It's the same phenomenon that occurs when a propeller moves through water, creating vapor-filled bubbles that collapse with a bang. In your joints, cavitation happens on a microscopic scale, but the principle is the same. It's a rapid change in pressure, creating and destroying bubbles in a fraction of a second. Beyond knuckles, cracking other joints. A symphony of pops. Knuckles may be the most famous cracking joints, but they're far from the only ones. Synovial joints throughout your body, wrists, elbows, knees, ankles, and even your neck can produce similar popping sounds. Each pop comes from the same mechanism, stretching a joint to create space, lowering the pressure, and forming a bubble. The sound and sensation can vary depending on the joint, but the underlying science remains consistent. Some people, known as serial crackers, can pop nearly every joint in their body. For them, cracking isn't just a habit, it's practically an art form. The flexibility factor. Interestingly, your ability to crack certain joints depends on your flexibility. For example, cracking your hips or shoulders might require a bit of extra movement that not everyone can achieve. But don't worry, no matter how flexible you are, your knuckles are always there to deliver a satisfying pop. Is it bad to crack your neck or back? While cracking your knuckles is mostly harmless, the same can't always be said for your neck or back. These areas are more complex and involve larger joints, muscles, and nerves. Neck cracking. If done improperly or too forcefully, cracking your neck could strain the muscles or even pinch a nerve. Back cracking. Similarly, excessive back cracking might lead to joint instability over time. If you enjoy cracking these areas, it's best to let a trained chiropractor or physical therapist handle it. They can ensure the process is done safely and effectively. The psychological side of knuckle cracking. Why is it so satisfying? Ever wonder why cracking your knuckles feels so good? It's not just about the sound, it's a sensory experience. Stretching your joints triggers mechanoreceptors, specialized nerve endings that send a calming signal to your brain. This sensation can be especially satisfying during moments of stress or tension, making knuckle cracking a common coping mechanism. Habit or addiction. For some people, cracking their knuckles becomes more than a habit. It's almost addictive. The combination of the sound, sensation, and stress relief creates a cycle that's hard to break. But as long as it's not causing pain or discomfort, there's no need to worry about indulging this quirky habit. Pop culture. The science that inspired curiosity. Dr. Donald Unger's legacy. Dr. Unger's 50-year experiment isn't just a quirky anecdote. It's a testament to the power of curiosity and scientific inquiry. By turning his own body into a long-term study, he challenged decades of assumptions and inspired countless researchers to take a closer look at everyday phenomena. The role of science communication. Knuckle cracking has also become a popular topic in science education, helping to demystify complex concepts like cavitation and joint mechanics. From viral videos to classroom experiments, this simple act has become a gateway to exploring the wonders of the human body. Crack away responsibly. So, what's the bottom line? Knuckle cracking is a fascinating blend of physics and biology, driven by the natural mechanics of your joints. It's not bad for you, despite what your grandma might say, and it's unlikely to cause any long-term harm as long as it's pain-free. A fun science fact to share. The next time you hear that satisfying pop, remember you're witnessing cavitation in action, a process that's as natural as it is intriguing. And if anyone tries to shame you for it, just tell them about Dr. Unger's 50-year experiment. Whether you're a casual cracker or a dedicated pop enthusiast, knowing the science behind the sound makes every pop feel a little more special. So go ahead, stretch, crack, and marvel at the incredible machine that is your body. Quick tips for safe cracking. Listen to your body. If it hurts, stop. Take breaks to avoid overstretching your joints. If you enjoy cracking your back or neck, consult a professional to ensure it's done safely. Knuckle cracking. It's not just a habit, it's a science lesson at your fingertips. And that's a wrap on today's deep dive into the world of knuckle cracking. From bubble bursts to debunked myths, it's been an enlightening journey through the science of your joints. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to watch more videos like this. Until next time, stay curious, stay cracking responsibly, and we'll see you soon.